Hello today and welcome back. We've hit the big 7-0 in videos. Still a bit to go as well. Alright, let's check our messages. Got a couple from Ryuji and Yusuke. I mentioned Ryuji would like to go to the palace. No thank you. Hello Yusuke. It's been a while since we hung out. That was because Yusuke was not ready to rank up until we had that whole culture festival, and I had the opportunity to yell out, "I love Yusuke!" in front of everyone.
Hi.
And that gave me a few points in his confidant, which was enough to get him to be ready to rank up. Oh man, this was ages ago. I forgot about this charge card. That's how long it's been. Wow. Let's make him do it again. Charge is a super nice card. It wiped me out, didn't it? I think that's how Okumura got me.
I see.
Support, I think? Yeah.
Yes.
I wonder how charge ranks in terms of cards. Is it high rank or mid rank? Let's hang out.
Why?
We have time for that? We have plenty of time. We have like 2 weeks. I would like to enter Mementos again today. I believe that place holds the truth of the human heart.
Let's be off.
Good thing this is the first thing I'm doing. Actually, I don't think you fight anything this time. I don't think you do, anyway. I just got back from recording that extra footage that I put in the last video. I had to re-record that Sojiro scene. How weird that part 69 would be the one that gave me so much trouble.
What are your thoughts? But how could this be? Yes.
I feel like my bond with Yusuke is growing deeper. Emperor rank 9, protect, chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack.
All right.
I can sense shadows in the area. We should leave mementos. It's this guy,
Oh.
the art director, who's also in charge of the organization or whatever that invited Yusuke to join them.
I see. See you later.
Ah, you're back.
Oh yeah, Shinya's deal with his mother. I gave the calling card to my mom. It was a little scary. Could you let the Phantom Thieves know? A mother's aggression. Request received. A little interesting that you have to wait for that message before it becomes official. Head over to Big Bang. Get our burger on. Still trying to max out the guts stat. Can't recall whether or not anything requires max guts at this point. Maybe not. Take the challenge.
Thank you very much.
Right. We're a captain, so we can eat this thing no problem. I have like 30 burgers in my bag now.
Want to head back?
It used to be that Mono would be full just watching us eat. Now he gets hungry, watching us down those massive burgers. Time for a little train reading. Sorry, we already started Reckless Casanova. Let's do the second part of it. And guess what? By pure coincidence,
Class is starting.
we're gonna get the opportunity to finish it by way of Kawakami.
Well,
She's the best. Can't believe how much her confidant really does do. The first encounter is much like a fragile egg. You must incubate it with the heat of romance. I probably shouldn't have skipped over the last one. I didn't realize until now that it appears the Jimbocho books actually have unique little lines for every reading.
All right.
Usually with the others, the two-part books, it's the same for both parts. At least I think it is. Certainly seemed to be the case with all the books you get from the library that are based on the personas. Or rather, the things that the personas are based on. Hey, why don't we try asking Futaba-chan to look into the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns? That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? I suppose Futaba's ability to process information is truly world-class after all. Damn, you're smart, Haru. I already tried. Did you find anything? I know so much now, it's hard to make heads or tails of it. Suspicious people appear, then they disappear. It's been that over and over again. So they are manipulating information to keep anyone from reaching the truth. Well, there's one thing I know for sure. Whoever we're going against now is more dangerous than we can possibly imagine. They the bad guys. The conspiracy.
Hey.
15 days to go. Alright, so we just finished Reckless Casanova. Let's go get another Jimbocho book. And guess what? It's the best and most important one. Your reward for finishing all these 3-part Jimbocho books is to buy speed reading, a book on the basics of speed reading. Increases your reading speed. Now every book I read that is 2 parts will be finished in one sitting. So it makes you read twice as fast, which is super useful for trying to read every book in the game to get that trophy. Which is why I've been prioritizing the Jimbocho books ever since I had the ability to go here. Alright, what are we doing now? Head over to Yongen. Hello, Futaba. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I have my hermit, but just to make sure. It's been a little while, yeah.
Welcome back.
Let's hang out. We'll be fine. One thing left on the promise list, being okay without you around, referring to her mother. Let's go over to Futaba's. Who is Kana-chan? That is really weird for an elementary student.
I...
Feels like Futaba is starting to depend on me. Hermit rank 6, active support. Moral support may now charge or recover SP.
All right.
Charges in the skill, which is super good. I think it works on the entire team too.
All right.
There's a similar navigation ability in P4 Golden, I think. Anyway.
Okay?
Ah, you're back.
Alright, what am I doing now? Today's the 5th. Time to eat more burger! Yay! I wonder how close I am to maxing that stat out. I never take note of actually when they max out. So it could be this one. Wait a minute. Leave. Look at my persona list. You know, I don't think I need this, but I'm gonna do it anyway and be safe.
Hey, inmate.
I wouldn't imagine that I need this. We're about to see something pretty cool and unique tomorrow. Let's talk to Igor and look at our fusion possibilities.
Let us
I'm looking to
begin
get
the
an
search.
Empress persona, but I'm not at a high enough level for Dakini. Too bad. Have to buy it.
If you'd like to read the compendium, these are the paths you have walked.
No, I've gotten at least a couple. Boy, we missed whatever level 40 is, and I think I might need that for a fusion later.
This
So
persona,
I'm gonna have to
you'll withdraw this persona. This is your
fusion
path.
calculator,
I
that
have
one.
Finished.
That also put me below 50,000 yen, which is not what I wanted. Oh, well,
No slacking off.
probably not that big a deal. Actually, with that in mind, let me head over to Yongen. Go to LeBlanc. I'm gonna have Kawakami make me some coffee.
Let's do it.
Just safe to be safe, just in case I hit a wrong button or something. That'd be embarrassing.
Hey.
Let's call Kawakami.
Make sure you close up.
Hi.
Thank you. Alright, let's go over to back to Big Bang. Take the challenge.
Thank you very much.
Eat the burger. You notice on the tray there that there are actually fries as well, and he never touches them? At least I think that, yeah, that's not part of the logo, because it's covering up the logo. As if that burger needs to come with fries.
Wanna head back? Hi.
Hello. Thank you for the master coffee. Alright, here's our text message from Fluffy. There's going to be a festival in Asakusa tomorrow, and I'm thinking of attending. It seems they only hold it around this time of year. Would you care to join me? Why, yes, I would much like to. Thanks, then I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Oh yeah, look forward to it, Mona. Actually, I don't know if he's coming or not. He might not be. He might not be in the bag in this scene. He rarely is during these like confidant hangouts. So this is a cool thing. So this is Kumade. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's a festival. I don't think I needed my persona for this this encounter. I mean, Haru's only at rank 1, so I don't think she would have had trouble ranking up the next time anyway. But oh well. What's really cool about this, and why I'm so excited about this, is that this is a unique event, and this is, like a lot of the Confidant Hangouts, a one-time deal. You either accept this invite from Haru and come to this festival, or you don't. And you never get another shot. I believe you can take her to this location later if you want to, but obviously the festival wouldn't be going on. It's Oya. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is tough because I don't have this like written down anywhere. This is going based on my memory from a few months ago when I was rewriting this guide. Between Oya's rank 9 and 10, she doesn't rank up right away, no matter what you pick. Whether or not you choose to date her, she does not go straight from 9 to 10. There has to be something in the middle. Either you hanging out with her or doing something that'll cause her confidant to increase. So by having her 9 and 10 events like sandwiched over this event where we come here with Haru and meet her here, this will give me the chance to get those needed Oya confidant points. She's my senpai. And of course, if you choose to date Oya and this happens, it's a little awkward. And the conversation does change just ever so slightly. Not too much. Isn't like you get into a big fight and she like throws you into a stand or something. That'd be cool though.
I see.
There we go. Those are the points I needed. So that's one big advantage. There are 3 big advantages to this event. So 1, it's unique. You either get this conversation with Haru or you don't. 2, we just got much needed confidant points that will save us time with Oya later. And the 3rd thing, we will see in a minute, right about now. Please put this up in the hideout. You better believe I'm gonna do that. Give me that Kumade little thing.
Thank you.
I don't know what to call it. You'll see what it is. It's super cool. We've gotten a decent amount of gifts so far. The room decorations.
You're back.
Well then.
No, shut up. Don't tell me about the shopping network. Shitty commodities is better anyway. So we got a decent amount of things. Well, we only got 3 things on the shelf. This one goes at the very top of the shelf. And you can only get it on this day, on November 6th. And what's really cool about it, a present from Haru, a good luck charm sold at the Torinoichi Festival. Boom, it's Teddy from Persona 4. Aw yeah, love that thing. So the only way to get Teddy in your room is to do that event with Haru on this exact day. How great. Alright, now what am I doing? I'm going downstairs to hang out with Sojiro. I don't even have to go far. Perfect. Well, Sojiro, there really shouldn't be customers coming in here to... Well, I guess he means if like a customer was like, screw them, Phantom Thieves.
Thanks.
They wouldn't be blaming me specifically. They shouldn't know that I'm a Phantom Thief. And I would prefer if he didn't throw out detractors of the Phantom Thieves. It would look really suspicious if he did. Sojiro Sakura. They're investigators from the Domestic Affairs Court. Remember we changed the heart of Futaba's uncle in Mementos? The anonymity of the report has led us to question the validity of its contents. Okay, we have a word. And we don't got anything to hide. Does this look like a broken home?
Yeah.
Bitch, I will slap you right now.
That's not true!
Did you hear that I made top marks on my last exam? No issues whatsoever. Aw yeah, that's me. Totally wasn't almost expelled in April. What's it like living with Sojiro? I mean, other than the fact that he put me in the attic, it's been great.
Futada.
Isn't that cute? Of course we wouldn't trick you. I would never be a trickster. Look at Sojiro. What a good guy. Coffee Dad's the best. You know, these last 3 episodes or so, really good for Sojiro, right? I feel like my bond with Sojiro is growing deeper. Hierophant rank 9, Curry Tips. Allows you to make curry that moderately restores SP to all allies.
Alright.
Could have Kawakami make me some of that. Aw, Sojiro. Wants to be in Oto-san. What a big teddy bear. Okay, 13 days to go. Yusuke wants to hang out with me, but not today. Actually, I shouldn't be doing this manually. I have a nice little fast travel. Get up to the roof so we can hang out with Haru some more. So the way Haru works, this is the last little bit you need to know about her confidant before we progress it, is that to go past rank 1, To go 2 onwards, you have to have maximum proficiency. Because she likes to work with her hands, doing gardening stuff, so proficiency, right? Luckily, we already did that.
Good day.
Oh, right, we can make her plant some stuff now. Let's do that.
Yeah.
She's so diligent. Harvesting vegetables. Once planted, vegetables will be able to be harvested in a few days. The number of days needed for a vegetable to grow depends on species. What will it be? I'm here for the vegetables. What should we grow? So you have the option of moonlight carrot or sun tomato. Moonlight carrot, a hard to grow carrot. Fully restores SP to 1 ally. Pretty darn good, right? And sun tomato, a hard to grow tomato. Restores 100 SP to all allies. Let's go with the carrot. A little weird that you don't get this gardening function until this late in the game, but the vegetables are very, very good. So I understand why they didn't want to have these available too early. They'll be available on the 11th, alright. Now we can hang out with her.
My.
Persona 4 Golden also introduced a gardening mechanic, though I don't think the items you got were nearly as good as these. Let's hang out, Haru. It takes some time for someone as clumsy as me. Alright, so to help her out with her gardening, you need the proficiency. Let's do it.
Thank you.
What an excuse to just have a character model clip through ground like that. He's digging through the dirt. Don't worry about it too much. I find it interesting that she chooses to do this in her tracksuit, though. The PE clothes. Coffee beans? Is that why you wanted to go see Sojiro? Partly? Are you opening a cafe? Well, he's not wrong. I don't know, I would do it if I was Haru. Because it isn't as though Haru has the acumen to actually run the business herself at this point. And if she did cash out, she could invest that money that she would get off her stock. Even if Okumura Foods wouldn't really be Okumura Foods anymore.
Yes.
I can sense Haru's trust in me. Empress Rank 2 Baton Pass allows you to pass your turn over to other Baton Pass users after a one more.
All right.
Keep it down. Be cool.
Goodbye.
Don't want other people overhearing that. Not at this point. They really want the police to arrest us. Amazing that even 10% of people are still holding out.
Ah, you're back.
Do you think the culprit could be someone at school? That seems somewhat sudden. I mean, didn't they find a calling card in Principal Kobayakawa's office? I thought you had suggested that yourself, Yusuke. That was just a generalization. But if Mako-chan noticed what was going on with you guys, somebody else might have too. So you think that somebody else is trying to frame us? What's gotten into you so suddenly? Nothing has gotten into me. I just think there's a chance the culprit is related to Shujin. Maybe. You never know. What is all of this about? It's too soon to be jumping to conclusions like this. Well, I was hoping to hear a professional opinion on the matter. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun? The possibility is not zero, but it does seem a bit unlikely. How so? A normal person would never do such a thing. They would have no reason to callously murder your principal. And what if they weren't normal? Are you implying they kill for the sheer pleasure of it? No, not like that. What I mean is, you need certain special abilities to navigate through that world, yes? Ah, so you're saying the culprit is a Persona user? Yes. I see. How perceptive. Truthfully, I was considering that possibility myself. But it is still difficult to think that they have ties to Shujin Academy. Why? There would be no motive for them to carry out such a cruel plot. Clearly, our culprit is acting behind the scenes to accomplish some grand objective. He likely has accomplices. It is even possible that he is being controlled by someone. Controlled? By whom? If we knew that, I do not think we would be in this much trouble. I see. So, even someone like you doesn't know Akechi-kun? Looks like our genius detective's not so much of a genius after all. Haha, harsh as always. If there is one thing I know, it is that the culprit behind all of this is extremely shrewd. But don't worry, I will catch him, no matter what it takes. I wonder. More importantly, we need to focus on changing Sai-san's heart for the time being. If we cannot do that, everything we have done will be for naught. We absolutely must succeed here. He's right. If we get caught now, all our hard work will amount to nothing. We really have to pull this off. Sojiro, you want to hang out with me? That's fine. Let's finish up your confidant. Finish off these great 3 episodes for you. Going to church with Futaba. We're going to visit Wakaba's grave.
All right then. I always think about Wakaba on the anniversary of her death, but it's been a while since I visited. I've been so busy with the shop and all. No, that's not it. The guilt is what kept me from coming. I thought Wakaba would be angry with me. But now that I managed to get Futaba over here, I can finally meet her with my head held high. I sure kept her waiting. But it felt good to tell her about how much Futaba's improved lately. Oh, I told her about you, too. Idiot. I should be the one thanking you. This is the first time the 4 of us are all together.
Sojiro? What are you smirking for?
This is what my real smile looks like.
I approve.
Oh, I have some news. The family court gave me a call the other day. Futaba's uncle decided to retract his report. It was because of you, wasn't it? I wonder if the day'll come that she goes out to be someone's bride. I'm sure she'll make a fine lady either way. After all, she is Wakaba's daughter. Do all fathers have to go through this anxiety? You know, I really just wanted to have you help out at the store, but you showed me so much more. You showed me I have a family I need to protect, not just Futaba, but you, too. I may not always be reliable, but feel free to come to me if anything happens. I'll be there for you, as family. And, I know, I'll teach you everything I can. You're a full-fledged man now. That might not be enough to return the favor, but it's all I can do.
I feel a strong bond with Sojiro.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Hierophant, granting thee infinite power.
Hierophant rank 10, Curry Mastery. Allows you to make curry that greatly restores SP to all allies.
All right. All right.
Koryu has been unlocked for fusion.
Oh, and, could you not, get with Futaba? I can't imagine you calling me father. Although, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing?
I hunger! Curry time!
Yeah. Let's go home.
So yeah, maybe it's a little awkward if you end up dating Futaba. I think it's even more awkward if you're already dating her by the time that scene happens, because the dialogue doesn't change. And you're like, whoops.
Hello? Yes.
Although there's that implication that it's like, maybe it wouldn't be too bad. And if, well, I won't go into spoiler territory, but there's at least one romantic scene in the game with Futaba where Sojiro knows what's up. He knows what's going down. And he's not too, like, upset or anything. He's just like, yeah, just don't go too far, you kids. You crazy kids.
You have your notes?
Will the Phantom Thieves be given a trial if caught? All they would need to do is prove a link between the deaths and their activities. In short, they would be put on trial for murder. Hey, Caruso. What a coincidence.
You know it, right?
Do you know what age you have to be in order to listen in on a trial? I don't. Let me cheat and look at it. 0. Apparently there's no limit. Or minimum.
Exactly.
There's no age restriction to watch trials that are open to the public, save for juvenile crimes. In other words, you can go see one yourselves. Well, I imagine the visitor seats will be full if the Phantom Thieves were put on trial. Everyone is dying to know who exactly the culprits are and how they did it.
Nice go.
Wow, you're smart. A way to answer that question while not being rattled about possibly being charged with murder. However, their method and how it connects to the murder must be proven in order to sentence them. The method the Phantom Thieves use far exceed human knowledge. I'd imagine in order to prove it, they'd have to catch them in the act. Awkward silence. Actually, I'm not so sure that it would need to be proven, the connection. Japan criminal law has like this weird problem where if you're like tried for a crime, you're pretty much guaranteed to be sentenced and like be proven guilty. And that sounds like super corrupt, like wow, that's fucked. But actually the like criminal system in Japan actually has a really good record in terms of like very low percentage of people who ever like serve a prison sentence return. Usually like you serve and you never come back because it's not a problem. It doesn't like wreck you in society. So that's one positive about it. What the hell am I doing today? Why am I stalling for time here? I'm going upstairs. I'm going to go see Haru. And I know this stuff because I minored in sociology and took a class in criminology, which is part of sociology, and we learned a little bit about sociology in the criminal justice system in other countries.
Thank you. To be honest,
I don't know what it is with Japanese girls calling boys dependable. That's a bit of a cliche. Oh right, that douchebag you're engaged to. Still, for some reason. That has not been called off, by the way. Presumably because her father died before he could, like, make that phone call. I guess he planned to do it after the press conference or something. Oh. Unfortunately for Haru, the Black Mask struck first. But you would think at this point that she could just be like, no, not doing that. But I guess she hasn't officially backed out at this point. Of course not. You're too pure for that, Haru. We all know. What a freaking creep. Punch this guy in his stupid face. Gonna wreck him harder than we wrecked his cognition. Just, like, punch him in the balls or something. I'm afraid of flying. I don't want to go out with you. Or how about, I don't want to marry you, leave me alone. See, I was right. I was not making stuff up. So that's why. Apparently, there's some sort of contract that, if voided, would cost the company money. Seems kind of sketch to me. And that's the other aspect of it. If the marriage does happen, he legally gets his hands on like over half the company. So now it's really in his best interest.
I'm not so sure.
Have I ever experienced anything like that? This is a really unfair question because, I mean, technically, if you're already dating someone, you should say, oh, I have. Like, what if you're dating another girl? And you're like, yeah, totally. I love the girl that I picked in this game. But the real way to, like, help yourself here is to say not yet, I think. I don't know, maybe you can... I wasn't paying attention to her, like, points or anything, but you might be able to get away with saying, like, not saying the second one and still have her rank up the next time. But the response that gets you the most points is not yet. So it's like, oh, the door's still open for Haru, whatever. Just say the thing. Sorry, Hifumi. The rest of the team doesn't know about her. Though Yusuke might.
Yes.
Then again, I don't think Hifumi would be aware that we know Yusuke. She knows we're a Phantom Thief, but she doesn't know who else is. I can sense an earnest resolve from Haru. Empress Rank 3, follow-up. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy.
All right.
You really need to do these Haru hangouts before you go into the Casino Palace. Because she ends up, like, having less skills than Akechi does, and Akechi just joined us. But his, like, confidant was automatically ranking up throughout the game. So they had to give him all the, like, mid-level skills and be like, oh, here you go.
Goodbye.
He's a competent party member right away. But not Haru. Better hang out with Haru over the next 3 weeks. Make sure she gets some of these skills.
Ah, you're back.
Alright,
should
let's
write
save the
something.
game and wrap it up for today. We are at 82 hours, 44 minutes. In the next one, a little bit more of the same, some more confidant ranks. Don't think anything too unique. We are getting pretty close to jumping over into mementos to start working on some of these requests that we've been collecting. So look forward to that. I'll see you around, and have a nice day.